Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Neffy, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 things that have made my life so much easier as a first-time mom. So these are going to be my favorite newborn essentials that I've been using practically since day one. So if you like videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, so just before we jump right in, I am officially 2 months postpartum, so that means my son is officially 2 months old, and even though the newborn stage kind of carries on for a little bit longer, I thought I'd get on here to share with you guys the essential products that I have, that I've been using, that I love, that my baby loves, that just makes our life so much easier as first-time parents. And with that being said, let's jump right in. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Let's Fit sound machine. So it looks like this. And I want to talk about this first because, hello, everybody loves sleep. A lot of times they definitely need some kind of stimulation. They need a couple of things to get themselves going. It just makes your life so much easier to be able to establish a routine with your baby so that your baby knows psychologically when it's time to go to sleep. So I would encourage you to get a sound machine. We've been using the sound machine since the day that we came home from the hospital, and my son absolutely loves it. There are times when it's not on, and then as soon as I turn it on, he'll go to sleep because I think he's starting to realize now like that's a part of his sleep time. And with that being said, I love this sound machine because it definitely has a lot of options for songs. You can listen to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on here. You can listen to ocean waves. You can listen to nature sounds. My son personally likes to listen to thunderstorms, so that would be thunder, lightning, rain, all that type of stuff or whatever. And so this is definitely going to be an essential for probably till he's about like 6 years old, because I have noticed that it does help them to get better sleep. So get yourself a sound machine, put it on your registry if your baby's not here yet, or go out and buy one off Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Number 2 is going to be Desitin. All right, so let's talk about diapering. So for our baby, we chose to go with Desitin. I definitely have a lot of experience with kids, a lot of experience taking care of other people's kids, and I found that anytime any of those families, or even my own family, like my nieces and nephews, have used this, I've noticed that they've never had any diaper rashes, and even if they did, it was didn't last long, or it wasn't something that happened frequently. My son is 2 months old. We've been using Desitin since he came home from the hospital, and he has not had one single diaper rash since we've been using this product. And so I'm not really sure what you guys love to use out there. Please let me know in the comment section below what diaper rash creams you love, but I love this one, and like I said, he has not had any issues with any diaper rashes since he's been born. So this is definitely a staple of ours. This jar cost about $13. It will run you about $13 to $14 for this jar is 16 ounces, and it lasts forever. But with that being said, we use this at our diaper changing table. We use this, we carry this around the house in a basket, and we even throw it in the diaper bag when we are on the go. So I would highly recommend that you try this out if you haven't before. If your baby is experiencing diaper rashes, or if you're worried and you don't want them to have them, I recommend this product right here. Definitely will always be a staple. Number 3 is actually going to go right along with the diaper cream that we have chosen, and that would be this diaper wand or diaper rash brush. So if you don't have one of these, I would urge you to go out and get these. It is like virtually impossible to wipe or rub diaper cream off of anything. And so when you have this brush or this wand, it makes your life so much easier when it comes to diaper changes, because then you don't have to get any diaper cream on your hands. You don't have to get any diaper cream on your clothes. And then it's silicone. It's easy to wash in the sink with soap. And it's also easy to just be wiped off with any baby wipe that exists out there. So this is definitely a staple for us. So number 4 is actually going to be Little Remedies Gripe Water. So I do know that out there somewhere there is a controversy about whether or not Gripe Water is safe. There's a controversy out there about whether or not Gripe Water actually works for babies, and everybody's gonna have their own opinion. When it comes to essential products, this is what works best for you. So that's my disclaimer. These are things in this video that I've used and that's worked for me in my life as a first-time mom. And that, with all that being said, babies get gas. That is a normal part of the newborn phase. Babies get gas. All babies get gas. And I find that Gripe Water helps my baby to soothe his stomach so that his gas can flow, out of his body and things like that. So I've been using Gripe Water since I would say about the first or second week that my son came home, I saved the Gripe Water for the times where he's like extremely gassy and I'm just like, okay, you know, I just give him a few little drops of Gripe Water, and I've noticed that within minutes his stomach starts to settle, he starts to act more himself, and he seems to get his gas out. And so this is definitely a staple of mine. I understand if you don't agree with Gripe Water. I understand if you believe all of the things that you've heard about it. I even understand if you've used it and it hasn't worked for you or whatever, but this is something that we've been using since he was born. He's over 2 months old. He's never had any issues taking it. We don't over give him Gripe Water like maybe some people do out there, and it's just been something that's worked for us. So all right, so the fifth product is going to be newborn sleepers. So depending on the size of your baby, you know, they may not be in any newborn clothes, but my son was in newborn clothes and still can fit some of his newborn outfits. And so with that being said, I am obsessed with these sleepers. So these are from the company Carter's, and so these I love because they zip from the top. Like, you can zip them down from the top, but you can also zip them up from the bottom. So at the foot there's a second zipper and you can zip it that way. This is good for late night diaper changes where you don't want to rip all your baby's clothes off. You can change their diapers, zip it right back up, and then also you don't want to have to be washing too many clothes during the day if you're anything like me. I just throw my baby in a sleeper and he pretty much is in these every single day as long as they're clean. And these definitely are lifesavers because you don't have to think about outfit parts like socks and pants and shirts and different things. Throw your baby in a sleeper, keep them in it all day, let them spit up, let them eat, let them sleep, and it just makes your life so much easier. So number 6 is actually going to be these Angel of Mine diaper disposal bags. So obviously this is open because I use them all the time. So I actually got these from the Dollar Tree, I believe, but I'm sure you can find them anywhere, even if you're not going to get them from the Dollar Tree. I'll leave some links in the description box below. So these are just little green bags that are just so perfect for those diaper changes where your baby does a bowel movement. So I love these because it just kind of keeps the scent down in our home. I actually have a Diaper Genie. I love my Diaper Genie. I swear by the Diaper Genie, but also just to kind of add to making sure that I'm not smelling poop throughout my home. Anytime my son has a bowel movement, I always put them in these green bags and then I put it in my Diaper Genie, and we never smell dirty diapers around our house at all, ever. And it's been over 2 months and I'm so glad. I love a clean, good smelling home. And so these bags have definitely been lifesavers. The next thing that I'm going to suggest and throw out there as a newborn essential if you're breastfeeding, because if you're not, then this wouldn't apply to you, but this is going to be the Earth Mama Organics nipple butter. So I love this nipple butter. The only thing I dislike about it, there's the caveat, is that I don't like the smell, but it's just organic. So a lot of times organic products are going to have a very earthy smell or kind of like a bland-ish, not really that great, but I'm recommending this if you're a breastfeeding mama like I am because it just works wonders. Literally after every breastfeeding session, I always put this balm on and it definitely works and heals everything, and I just swear by it at this point. I'm sure there's some other great nipple balms out there, but this is the one that has been working well for me. So this is part of my newborn essential. All right, so the next thing is actually going to be this changing pad. So when I was thinking about my changing table and what I wanted on my registry, I decided to go out and get one of these. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the whole thing. If not, I'll just put a picture, but I went out and got this, and I love this changing pad because it's silicone. It's easy to wipe off. You could just use baby wipes to clean this down if your baby has like a complete mess. I love it because it's big. This will last a little while as he gets bigger. And then also it fits perfectly in my changing table, and I'll just insert some footage here so you guys can see what that looks like. This is going to be the company Skip and Hop, and so I will leave a link in the description box below if you're looking for a changing pad that will actually stay with you for a while. There are those changing pads that I see a lot of people with that I actually didn't like and didn't want, and I'll just leave a picture here or here somewhere on the screen to show you the ones that I didn't like. I opted for this one and I am absolutely obsessed with it. And then also there's these little pads that I actually bought to go on it by Munchkin, and so this works perfectly so that my baby is not freezing cold in the middle of the night when I'm trying to change his diaper, or in the daytime if it's kind of chilly in our home. With that being said, so yeah, this is definitely a newborn essential for me because I love an easy cleanup. And last but not least, for bath time, I am recommending this lovely bath set that I actually got from Skip and Hop. Once again, can you tell I actually like their products? But yeah, so this is going to be the tub that we actually use for our son. I actually love that you can change this, you know, the sling on here, because you can either remove it completely so that your baby can be submerged in the bath 100%, or you can move it for the front to newborn so they can kind of hang out like a hammock, or you can kind of move it back when they get older so that they can actually sit up in the bath. What I really like about this though is that this can hang at the top of my shower. So whenever I'm done giving my son a bath, I literally let it hang, and then all the water flows out of it, it dries, and it's up and away. It's in nobody's way. It's not, you know, obtrusive in my bathroom. You don't even see it once it's behind the shower curtain, and I absolutely love that. So last but not least, I am going to talk about this pad pillow situation. I don't even know what you call this, but at the end of the day, this was actually gifted to me by my sister-in-law, and I cannot tell you how much this saved our life when our son was born. I'll post a picture here to let you know how we were able to use it with my son when he was born, but he still uses this past 2 months, and this is removable, and so I actually like this, that I can kind of move it up and down as much as I needed to for his support. It also has the head, you know, for head support right here, and this is just kind of like a thing that we just had him pretty much living in when he came home. I would put it on the couch whenever I was sitting down watching TV, and he would sleep in this. We co-sleeped for a little bit, so I would put this down in our bed and he would sleep in this and swaddle him on top, and then eventually he transitioned to his bassinet, and that's where he sleeps now. We do not put this in the bassinet because that's not considered safe, but I just wanted to mention this. If I can find a link for this in the description box below, I definitely will, but this definitely was a lifesaver. So if you have anything similar to this in stores near you, or if, like I said, I can find it online, I would highly suggest you purchase this and just see if your newborn likes this. I will be using this until his legs can dangle off of it, because for some reason it's just extremely convenient for us. So that wraps up this video. Those are my 10 newborn essentials. Obviously you can use so many different products for your baby, for yourself, that would make your life easier. I just wanted to narrow it down to those things because those seem to be the things I use the most throughout the day and throughout the week. So let us know in the comment section below what you consider to be newborn essentials, and if you love videos like this, leave me some video requests. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.